Okay, so we are ready to go ahead and start posterizing your picture. As we begin to do that, we need to go ahead and think about cropping this picture if we haven't already. We need to resize this picture so that it will fit our canvas the way we want it to. And then last, we need to posterize it so that it will have kind of that different layered look that we were talking about. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to File and Open, and I want you to find that image that you had from before that you and I have talked about and that we've approved. And I want you to go ahead and open that picture. Okay. All right. So when I open this, I've got all of this extra black space at the top, and we talked about that we want all of our edges to be activated, which means that 3 out of my 4 edges need to be touching important parts of this picture. So I'm going to make sure that my hair touches on the top, the side, the bottom, and really just that left side edge. It's even a little activated because my shoulder drops off on that side. And I'm going to think about rule of thirds. I've got my face a little bit off center here. I'm going to try and get it scooched over even just a little bit more. Okay, because this gets a little bit more of an interesting composition. Okay, once I've got it how I want it, I'm going to hit return or enter, and it has now cropped my picture down. All right, now we need to force this to be close to 11 by 14. So I'm going to come up to the top and click Image. Your board that you're working on for this project is 11 by 14. So we're going to come down to Image Size, click that. And we want our width to be 11. You may, when you opened this up, this little box over to the side of width may have said PX, okay? If it does, click on the arrow and switch it to inches. We want to work in inches. So I'm going to set my inches to 11. I'm not going to mess with height, and I'm not going to touch this lock. We want it to stay locked. Just kind of click off to the side and see what happens. So this is going to work because I need it to be at least 11 by 14. And this is a little bit over 14 on the top, which is perfect. Okay, so that's all good. Let's just say for a second that this didn't say 14 on the height. What if it said 13? Well, if it didn't, I would come up here and I would bump it up a little bit. I'd maybe go to 11.5. Go a little bit bigger, okay? And click OK, and it's going to get bigger on the height. So play with it so that you are at least 11 by 14 inches.